basically the Quin sessions, we call them. They take place about 5 or 6 times a year, usually at this venue or local to here. And it's an opportunity for the quality nominees within the delivery partners to come together, and it's their network really, it's for them, which we facilitate.
We run one round about every 2 months, and what it's about is, because our trainers work right across the sub-region and they're in diverse locations, Bridlington, Grimsby, Scunthorpe, unlike in a college situation, they don't have the opportunity to get together to look at their continuing professional development and training needs. So we run these Quins every 2 months as an opportunity for them to network and hear about the latest developments around teaching and update their continuing professional development. There's no one around at the moment who kind of coordinates these kind of networks for dispersed trainers such as that, and I think where we bring the added value in is bringing that together, booking the trainers to come and deliver sessions such as the RAPA session that took place today, and just generally coordinating that whole scheme and the bookings and so forth. It needs someone in the middle to pull it together and make it happen, and that's where HLC comes into the equation.
I think it's quite easy if you're delivering a couple of different training courses to get quite stuck in your ways and think, right, the way I do this is fantastic, I'm never going to change anything. But when you come to the HLC, it's all about improving your training constantly. It's a constant thing that you're doing. You're always, over the year, you know, you've got to be looking at your quality improvement plan. You know that you've got your self-assessment report to do at certain times of the year. So you're always looking at the next thing that you need to be doing, and that influences your training without you even thinking about it.
It's actually been going on for a long time. We were probably running quality improvement networks back in the 1990s under the guise of the Trainers Forum. Certainly in the last 2 or 3 years we've really kind of stepped up the ante to an extent with this, and we're now looking at a lot more in terms of the subject matter rather than it just being a broader networking event. It has a very specific reason behind it and almost a curriculum to some extent.
There's a wider range of people coming along to the quality improvement networks. We're trying to encourage more tutors to come along. The difficulty is the geographical spread. You know, we've got delivery partners south of the Humber, as far up as Bridlington, Withensea. To actually expect them to come to one venue for a meeting is quite difficult. But we have ways around that. We have a micro site on our website, which is for you know, invited members only to come in and actually access the resources. The presentations that have taken place as part of the Quin are all there available. Learning materials, resources there for them to access.
We need to innovate and we need to continuously improve around the way that we deliver continuing professional development services for these geographically dispersed tutors that work through our delivery partners. So we aren't resting on our laurels.
You come along, you look at the PowerPoint slideshows, you get involved in the group exercises and you're learning without even realising it, so which is a really clever way in which it's done, and that again has made me think about my training, how I can go back and do that with other people, so it's really good.
For me, I think it goes back to innovation. At the heart of this is the learner. We want the learning experience for those people out there in marginalised and disadvantaged communities in particular to get the best quality learning experience, and that can only be done if the tutors, the people who are at the chalk face, are confident, well qualified and understand the needs of those learners. If that's what the Quin can achieve, then fundamentally we are very happy with that outcome.